running as a metaphor for life. I have 3 anecdotes for you. As with many stories, they may remind you of things you already know. In 2016, I had a goal to beat my 2000 Chicago Marathon finish time, by 40 minutes. I trained for 1,200 miles and was right on my way. I planned to run with 2 Chicago friends who looked for similar finish times. I hope to see my son, who lived near part of the course, cheering me on. For the first 18 miles, I was on my planned pace. Suddenly, my leg muscles cramped up. I collapsed, but then I was able to hobble to a medical tent. After deep tissue massage, I could walk without too much pain. I was stunned and deeply disappointed. I never saw my friends, and my son never showed up. And soon I became aware of many others walking on the sidelines. They too were disappointed, hurting, distressed. I began interacting with them, giving and receiving encouraging words. I noticed a crowd of spectators who were calling out to us, including "Go Grand Haven," and offering up jello shots. Soon, my 8-mile walk to the finish line did not seem as dismal, as I accepted my new reality and enjoyed it as much as I could. I know you have suffered disappointments, and some dreams suddenly became unattainable. But I'm sure you also found ways to reach out to others who are in need of comfort or assistance, even those you didn't know. And you have received kindnesses that help you accept new realities. My second anecdote: 2 years later, I ran a half marathon around Spring Lake, beginning and ending in Central Park. I started off well, but started slowing by the 10th mile. As I went up and down the inclines, I changed from running to power walking up those hills. I soon realized that a young woman not far from me, whom I did not know, had also begun to alternate running with walking. During the last mile or so, we were both struggling. We crossed the bridge and headed back east. Without really thinking, I caught up with her, touched her arm, and called out, "Come on, we got this." From there, we ran together, matching each other's paces, increasing our efforts. Soon we crossed the finish line together. I saw her again briefly as she hugged her small daughter and her mom. We never knew each other's name, but we had shared the exhilarating experience. There have been times when you have struggled towards coveted goals, and you found ways to work with others in mutual support and advancement of those goals. And my third: in October, I invited my good friend and running buddy to watch an annual event called the Circle of Pain in North Iowa Dunes, near the lake. It involves racers running laps on 500-plus wooden stairs, rising up a dune counterclockwise and down repeatedly, as many groups as you do in 1 hour. Nicole, her husband, their 4 darling children, my little dog Bailey, and I met before the event and took our third trail hike together. Soon we returned to the stairs at the top of the dune. We sat on 2 benches facing out toward the lake to watch the runners circle. We didn't know quite what to expect. It turned out to be great fun as we clapped and cheered the runners on. Women, men, and kids hard at work. We saw the same people run round and round and round again, passing close by us. We inspired many of them to smile, and they made us smile, laugh, and cheer louder. There have been times you took a break from the hard work of life, got together with family and friends to celebrate the here and now. And for a while, you just watched the world go round and round and round as you smiled, breathing in the moment. In the silence that is to follow, I invite you to reflect back on a moment or two for which you can be pleased with how you responded to setbacks. Peace be with you.